Guys, I don't think I made a video on this car. This is 55. I brought this thing about, I don't know, maybe 2 months ago, I'm guessing. Something like that. It's not terrible. Somebody at one time put a straight shift in the floor. There's an old hood for it. My plan originally was just to turn around and resell it, and I just didn't want it to get parted out or be or get crushed. But I don't know if the lady would have crushed it, but it would have been one of those things where she definitely was wanting to get rid of some stuff. So I wound up buying this one, and like I said, it's not just terrible. I mean, it's very restorable, but it's not what I'm going to do with it. I actually got several big blocks now, and this car actually does have a 12 bolt under it that somebody put in there. God only knows how long ago. It does have 12 bolt traction bars. I'm assuming at one point in time they were drag racing this car, possibly. I don't know. But all kind of telltale signs of just an old drag car, to be honest with you. But that's kind of what I was wanting to do myself, is put a straight axle on this thing or under it and put a big block in it, run that 12 bolt, and just kind of leave the inside kind of old roached out ratty. It's not going to be a nice car by any means. It was a factory V8 car. It still has the, okay, though, still has the V8 holes right there for the emblems for it. And that car actually was too a factory V8 as well. And it's kind of my thing. I almost want to put a flip forward front end on it. And I've got this one. I'm thinking about buying a whole front, either tilt forward front end or possibly taking that one off and making it a tilt forward front end. Not going to run a bumper or anything, but that's my thoughts. That car, I do want to take these seats out, I do believe, out of this one, because they are the old style big bucket seats. This car actually has a 400 transmission in it, and 400 transmission, still got the original type back end, but does have slapper bar somebody put under there. And I think I made a video on this car. I guess I need to go back and check, but this little car has got a small block of some sort in it with a little Holly carburetor. But I think we ran the numbers, and this car, somebody put a line lock on it at one time, some old school stuff, but I think we ran the numbers on this thing, and it was a I want to say it's a 327, I do believe. I'm not sure. I'd have to double check. I'll tell you it is and it ain't. I want to say it was a 327 4-barrel. Somebody had put in there, of course, and a 400 transmission. So that car is going to have a 400 in it. I'm not going to make it a straight shift. So I'm going to, just leave it as I'm going to put it back as an automatic. I do believe it was an automatic from the factory, because I don't know if that whole stock. I don't know. No, I'm pretty sure it was a manual car from the factory. All those brackets look like they were Okay, I was wrong. But yeah, this was a straight shift car from the factory instead of automatic. Yeah, yep, that would have had the selector right there, and it doesn't. So I'm pretty sure this one might have been an automatic. Maybe not. Nope, it was a straight shift as well. But they were both V8 straight shift cars. Know that. uh, but yeah, that's my plan. So if anybody's out there has got a fiberglass, or somebody's made a metal flip forward front end for one of these cars, let me know. I'd be interested in it. I'm definitely gonna put a big block in it. Got a couple of them now, and I actually just got through putting the big block in that 64 Malibu wagon of mine. It's kind of mocked up in there. I'm gonna run the Power Glide that was in the car, but that big block came out of that dually that's right up there on the other side of that Camaro. But the oil pan hit the frame, so had a Meladon oil pan. Took the oil pump off just to mock that oil pan on there, and then dropped it in the frame to make sure everything would work. Note to anybody that's going to use one of those, you're going to have to rewrite that oil or the brake line, because on the 64 that brake line goes right down through here, and the brake line, which was already rotted, it just rusted out and just roached. When that oil pan slid right up against this bad boy, oh yeah, it just took it completely out of the game. So just a little side note, that's why you always want to mock something up, because that's exactly what I was doing to see what would fit. I got a set of long tube headers. Everything was so tight in there right now, it was like, let me just make sure the motor and everything fits down in there real good before I start throwing headers around, because I want to leave the automatic on the column shifter on that 64. So I don't really don't want to put a floor shifter in that car by any means. So I'd love for those headers to clear that linkage, which I think it will. But yeah, this car probably has that same brake line I was talking about. It's going to be the same chassis basically. But yeah, we'll watch for wasp. But let's see if this car's got that brake line. No, this one doesn't. That one, my 64 runs straight under there. It goes. But this is a little 283 car. In my wagon, the 64 wagon actually has a 283 as well. But that one, we're fixing to take this motor and transmission out and take the bumpers off. And the gentleman was wanting to trade us, I think it's a 67 El Camino for that thing. But so, but it'd make a good parts car, or somebody wanting to restore it, I guess. But yeah, that was my ideas on the 55, guys. Any of y'all got some parts out there? I'm definitely just gonna make a, like I said, old hot rod out of it. It's not gonna be a show car. I'm not trying to win any awards. I'm not trying to have a $100,000 car. I'm not even trying to have a $20,000 car. I'm just trying to have something to have some fun in, but and make some videos on it, and hopefully go to some car shows. I don't know if this one will be going to any car shows this year. I know the wagon will, but I don't know if this one's going to make it that far. But definitely by next year. But as always, guys, hell, hope y'all like and subscribe, and y'all stay safe out there. But till the next one, y'all have a good one. See ya.